I'm in the 5th grade class of Mr. Mike Meyering, who has been implementing a lot of new technologies with your students in the classroom. I think, would you mind taking a few minutes and telling us what you're doing and why you're doing it?
Well, Dennis, one of the things I like to use most often is my smartboard. For the people who don't know what a smartboard is, it's basically a projection screen and a computer put together with the capabilities of a touch screen. So one of the activities I have my students most often do is blog. A blog is essentially online journaling, where they have an opportunity to share ideas on the website. So from the smartboard, I can actually take a look and scroll through my blog, and I have an opportunity to see what my students are working on, what their ideas are, and I can share it not only with my class, but we can use it for demonstration purposes as well. Some other things we can do is I can give a quiz from the smartboard where the students have an opportunity to see it, very large screen, and using a bit of assistive technology called a clicker, they are able to answer the questions from their seat, or they can sit around the room and the clickers will give their answers to the questions that are asked. And it's a bit of technology that's not only fun, which is always the key to get kids to learn, but in addition to it being fun, the kids have an opportunity to speed up their learning process. They can answer questions that they couldn't answer before, not only with the smartboard, but with other technologies as well.
So that not only enhancing the curriculum that you're teaching, but it's so much better in getting the feedback. And my understanding, you can even monitor individual students and the progress they're making, the areas that they may need help, and it's instant feedback. It's
instant feedback, and with assessments, one of the key components are that you give timely feedback. And with the clickers and this quiz on the smartboard, as soon as they're done answering the questions, instantly, in their palm of their hand on the clicker, it will show the correct answers and the incorrect answers that they provided.
Mr. Meyering, it must be something of considerable interest to the students, because I've noticed that as you were explaining this, Molly Schrader was actually working with some technology in your classroom. Would she take a couple minutes and tell us what she's doing?
Absolutely. So Molly, what is it that you're working on?
For conferences, we were working on book reviews on the latest book that we have read, and mine was that I read in Tiger Time. It was a fairly good book, and we made these slideshows of what book we did, and we made them on the laptop, and we sort of transferred them to the iPad so we could show our parents of what we were doing in our classroom. And like, we did a bunch of different slides, and I have my characters, my settings, the plot, the genre, how I liked it, the recommendation, and I said it was a good book because like, just if other kids would like have a chance to read it, it'd be a good book. And like some pictures on here that I found on Google, and and then there's like a picture of the author and a bunch of different stuff like that, and that's about it.
So Molly, is it something that you're still learning the same kinds of things that I was supposed to have learned in 5th grade, but I think you're having a lot more fun doing it, is that right?
Yes, it is. We have a lot more technology that you guys did. You guys probably had chalkboards, and that was about it.
An exciting time in an exciting classroom. And for what's happening in the classroom, I'm Dennis Molitor.